Managing rental property used to take a lot of my time than I would like to admit to. From chasing rent, juggling repairs, I knew if I was going to grow my portfolio and keep my sanity at the same time, I had to automate my rental property management. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I have been able to automate my rental portfolio of about 27 rental units and stay organized and still deliver a great experience to all my tenants. So whether you are managing one rental property right now or you are managing 10, automation can free up a lot of your time, reduce your stress, and give you a structure to scale, especially if you are managing property from distance. Maybe you are out of state or out of country investor. It can allow you to cut down the back and forth between you and tenant. It can help you automate rent collection and late fee. Also, managing maintenance can be so reduced with minimal effort if you automate the right way. It will also help you keep your finances and audit ready for tax season. So make sure to stick around till the end of the video because I have actually give you a downloadable PDF that you can use to automate your property today. So here is a quick backstory. 4 years ago, when I was managing my property myself, I would keep receiving text message, emails, especially maintenance requests from tenants. This is very inconsistent, it's energy draining, and I was just losing it. And there was a lot of bottleneck, everything was just not going fine. And it was until I missed a repair request from a tenant that was sitting in my email for about 3 weeks. That is when I realized that this is unsustainable and I have to automate immediately. And since then, I've used a lot of property management software ranging from apartment.com, Hemlane, Avail, Rent Ready, Buildium, among other ones I've used because they've been able to help me automate it. Now, all of these property management software, they have their pros and cons, and there is no perfect one. But in 2022, I ran across Hemlane.com, which I've been using since then, and it has made my life so much easier because Hemlane solves about 90 to 95% of everything I need to automate when it comes to managing and scaling my rental portfolio, while I'm also giving my tenants a great experience. So it is not just a software, it is a complete system. So I'm going to walk you through what you need to automate in your rental property management today. Number one, you need to automate your rent collection. I use Hemlane again, like I said, to set up my recurring automatic rent payment with the tenants. He also charged them late fee if they late to pay their rent. He let them to pay online. He let them to send them reminder. He also let them know when the rent is due, so there is no any miscommunication. And which means fewer late payments, no more awkward chasing tenants down to pay their rents. Plus, it syncs with my accounting tool automatically, which means my accountant, my CPA can easily go into my software, download what they need to prepare my taxes. So these are the tools I recommend. Hemlane, Avail, Buildium, apartment.com have a free version. It used to be Cozy, and you can also use Rent Ready to collect your rent. The number two things you should automate today is maintenance requests. How does tenant actually get help when things need to be fixed? Instead of calls, texting you, emailing you can easily put this software in place. Don't be like me that used to receive phone call, text message from tenant. They can upload their photos, they can upload videos of the issue, they can even put some general notes for you, so that way you can go in there and see it, and from there you can send that to your vendor or your contractor to fix those problems. I put this in place because this not only track every repair, but it also protects me with all the digital trails in case of any argument in the future. So again, you can use Hemlane, you can use Buildium, you can use Avail, Rent Ready, even apartment.com, they have a free version, but I just prefer Hemlane because it kind of solves everything I need to get done. The number three things you need to implement today is leases and documents. How do you prepare lease and send it for signing? Leases used to be a nightmare for me because I just do everything manually, but since I started using Hemlane, I can automatically send them lease renewal. I can prepare lease from there and I can send it for electronic signature all within the Hemlane. So I can even store all the documents, their lease agreements, their driver's license, all the paperwork they submitted during the application process. I can save it there properly, even the emergency contact for any emergency issue. So when anything happens, I just log into Hemlane, I pull what I need to pull, and I resolve the issue. Now, more importantly, it automatically send them a renewal notice in advance, about 60 days before the end of their lease renewal or expiration, it will send them an email, a text message. Hey, your lease is about to expire. Are you going to renew? He also sent me the same information that, hey, do I want to renew this tenant or I want to let them go at the end of their lease? So that way I can plan properly to start marketing my unit for the next tenants. The number 4 things you want to automate today is the communication. This, in my opinion, is the biggest reason, because one of the most overlooked automation tool is communication. If you can automate everything, your life will be easier. Hemlane allows you to schedule messages at a periodic time. It can send a reminder, it can send a lease renewal, it can also send a maintenance request to both you and your contractor. It keeps everything organized and professional, and tenants appreciate clarity a lot of time. All messages are logged, so if there is any dispute, any argument, the documentation is there for both parties to come to resolution. And this takes me to my step 5 of things you should automate today, which is accounting and reporting. This is very important. Hemlane allow you to save your expenses, all the income. You can easily track them. You can even give your accountant or your CPA access to your Hemlane for them to download any document they need, because you can generate reports for cash flow, for taxes, for end of the year summary, for month to month, or as the case may be, any kind of reports you need on your property. And it's also property specific. It doesn't join everything together. Of course, you can combine if you want to, but you can easily see profit and loss statement on each property, so everything is clean when it comes to tax season. The number 6 things you should automate today is tenant screening. How do you want to screen tenant? Screening is fully automated through Hemlane. Of course, Hemlane use TransUnion Smart Move to run the credit report, the background check, the income verification. They even do eviction check if that tenant has been evicted before, because you will notice that some people will tell you they've not been evicted. How will you know? You have to run the report. Now, it also give you a recommendation if you should approve that tenant, if you should decline that tenant, or you should approve with condition, which makes your decision making so easy. I've avoided countless headache from, building, try to screen tenants on my own with inconsistent system. Now that I start using Hemlane, it has made my life easier, and also the quality of the tenant I've been accepting to my property has drastically increased. I have also avoided countless headache using built-in screening tools, and it keeps the process fair and consistent for every single applicant I'm talking to. So you may be asking, what has this done for my business, or what can it do for you? For me personally, using Hemlane, it has let me grow my portfolio by adding more properties to my unit. It has saved me tons of hours. It has saved me back and forth unnecessary argument with tenant, and above all, it does its job 24/7. I don't have to be there. Things happen because I've already planned them ahead. I've already automated them. I've already structured how things should go, and I don't stress over missed payment or chasing people down to pay their rent. Also, any repairs never get missed because there's a system to track every repair, and my tenants actually get the system. They appreciate it. It keeps me professional, it keeps me responsive, and they are staying longer in my property because everything is kind of smooth. They know what to expect. There's no any surprises. And it helped me treat real estate like a business, which is what it should be, and I recommend you do the same. So if you are tired of doing everything manual, tired of picking calls randomly from tenants, I challenge you to put in place this automation today. I have a free guide for you. Comment the word guide and I will send you the free guide for you to automate your rental property management today. So as you can see, automation didn't just save me time and money, it gave me a structure to run a proper business, which is what it should be. It let me treat it like business. It gave me and my tenants a better experience, and it allowed tenants to stay longer in my property. More importantly, it gave me the bandwidth to focus on the big picture of growing my rental portfolio, which is the reason why we got into this business in the first place. It also allowed me to do more things I would have not been able to do, and also be able to build more wealth and help more people like you to start and scale your rental portfolio. So I hope you find value in this video. Make sure to like it, subscribe to my channel, share with anybody you think will benefit from this video. In the meantime, I want you to watch this next video where I walk you through what you should know in 2025 and beyond before you actually buy that your first or your next rental property in Houston. Trust me, you will find value there. Thank you, and I will see you in the video. Bye-bye.